I
Welcome,
Hey,
Reed.
hi. It's nice to be here with you all again today. And what an honor it is to talk about the things that I've learned through Sarah that she has so beautifully distilled through McLean Meditation Institute. If you don't know about the Institute, if you don't know about Sarah's work, if you're responding to my invitation on my social media, please visit her website and get to know who she is, what her work is in the world. And maybe even consider going down the path of becoming a meditation teacher. It's certainly been a wonderful blessing for me. McLeanmeditation.com, MCLEAN meditation.com is a great place to start. So often when I lead meditations after class, I can pick people out of the audience and I say, you come here. You would be a great person to carry this light into the world. So thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Well, I just want to say, I know we have a few meditation teachers on this call right now. We have over 20 people on the call and people are still joining us. But just for our meditation teachers, I want to say this is the time and you are the one. And it is a time for you to be that ripple of peace that everybody really needs. I mean, wherever you happen to see people, you know, just let them know you're available. Set up a Zoom call on your own or do a Facebook Live call so that you can create that ripple of peace that people need. And you just don't know who really needs it. You know, we know that fear is a contagion. We know that anxiety can be a contagion. And we also know that so can the qualities of calmness and stillness and gratitude. So, you know, all of us have to take care of ourselves and have to do our spiritual practices as we go out into the world. And I'm going to let Reed lead us into our discussion today and, you know, maybe instill a little peace in you so that you can be the peace everybody else seems to need and want.
And I don't know if you share this same thought, Sarah, but isn't it beautiful that we find through meditation how easy it is and how simple it is to access that peace? I think sometimes we overcomplicate what it means to be still and to have that knowing inside that no matter what is going on all around us, we can stop for a moment and we can find peace. Those of you who are meditation teachers through McLean Meditation, some of this material will be very much a revisitation to take out into the world. The last meditation that Sarah led, and I loved it, by the way, thank you, Sarah, for that. At the end, I mentioned Peace Finder practices, and those of us who are meditation teachers, I would encourage all of us to revisit those with our students in the virtual space, because it's one thing to sit and meditate for a half hour. It's another thing to know that there are tools that Sarah has provided and curated for all of us in the moment when things are really difficult. Yesterday, after anchoring an hour of news and being sent home because we can't be in the building longer than we need to be here at the NBC affiliate, the governor announced the closure of all non-essential businesses in the state of Nevada for 30 days. And that really hits hard for my good friends who own a jewelry store here. You know, they're in that luxury sector. And while driving home, I got a pretty frantic call from my sweet friend Pilar and her husband who own a jewelry store here, and who have gone through loss incident to economic downturns and people being afraid to spend money. And it was wonderful to access the Peace Finder practices that Sarah gave me as a tool for those who call me and need my help, because I wasn't able to lead Pilar in a 30-minute meditation, but what I was able to do is revisit those Peace Finder practices. So I thought today, before we begin, we revisit those. And if you are not a meditation teacher, if you're responding to one of our social media posts saying, hey, come join our community, I want you to be able to write these down before we practice. And we can also let you know that McLeanmeditation.com, you can find those Peace Finder practices there, because they are so great in the moment, after the news conference, after you've been to the grocery store, after you've met all of those experiences that we're going to meet, maybe even after your children have banged on the door of the bathroom saying, let me in, and they're driving you a little crazy at home. These are things that you can do, all right? So I'm going to walk you through some of these Peace Finder practices for a moment. I invite you to participate in them, and then we'll go ahead and we'll meditate. Sound good, everybody? All right. So I invite you just to close your eyes for a moment. This is something you can do very quickly when the tempest is raging, so to speak. Just close your eyes, even for 30 seconds. Try it now. Just try it. Notice that as you shut off that visual screen, the outside world takes a back seat and allows you to go inside yourself. Maybe come to the awareness that you've almost immediately regained a sense of balance and relaxation just by closing your eyes. And you can go home to your peace, to your stillness. Perhaps with your eyes closed, you can transition to another one of the Peace Finder practices, which is to feel your breath. Just be with your breath. I believe our breath was the first language our body was given to express into this world. Your first language. So with your eyes closed, just feel your breath. And perhaps count your breath. Exhale to a 4 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your breath out. 1, 2. Inhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the top, hold your breath. 1, 2. You can open your eyes. We continue having community here. Encourage you to mute your microphone as we practice. Another Peace Finder practice is to say a prayer or an affirmation, just repeating it slowly in your mind, letting a mantra, which is an instrument of the mind, maybe saturate down to the cellular level. Maybe offering yourself the mantra, all is well. I'm doing the best that I can. All is well. I'm doing the best that I can. Another one of the Peace Finder practices is to just slow down. If you're working from home, you're getting up from the computer to stretch, walk a little slower over to the coffee pot or the teapot or the water, and notice what it is to feel hands on a warm cup or a cool vessel holding a drink. Just slow down, moment to moment awareness. And then smile, my friends, smile. It's amazing what that does, cueing the body to just turn the corners of our mouth up, take a deep breath in and smile. Your body sends a message to your entire system, your mind, your body, and your spirit, your energetic self, to just reset. And a smile is the gift of the universe and this creation called the body that we inhabit that gives us that moment of peace and calm. And then, you know what? When you need to excuse yourself and just leave a room, leave a conversation, turn off the social media noise, turn off the television set with all of the news conferences going on, it's all right to take a break, to just excuse yourself. Peace Finder practices. There's another Peace Finder practice that you can do, and it's the 30-second body scan. We're going to know that we can do what we're about to do in our practice in just 30 seconds, but we're going to elongate it now. What I'm going to do is take you through a body scan meditation. We'll visit and show love, and by the way, attention is love, to all of the parts of our body in this guided meditation experience, breathing in slowly and breathing out. And then I'll leave you in silence for 3 intervals of 3 minutes for a total of 9 minutes. And as we practice together, I invite you to take a seat or lie down in Yoga Nidra if that serves you. Let your arms fall heavy to your side. Find a comfortable position. There's no rush here. Self-care, be your own peace today. And close your eyes. And if you don't want to close your eyes, you can cap your eyes and gaze down to the ground just a little bit. Allow yourself to just be, to become a witness to your experience. No expectations, simply observe the body. Take into account the condition of your mental space. If your thoughts are racing fast, like monkeys jumping from branch to branch, the ancients called it the monkey mind. Meet and welcome wherever you are, however you're feeling in this space. What you meet is what you're working with through your practice today. Bring your breath down low to your navel and breathe in, navel out from spine. Welcome that air in, allow it to create openings. And then exhale gently and slowly. No rush, navel into spine. Purge air and the energy that goes with it from your body. With great kindness for your life, for those on this call, breathe in again, all the way to the top of your lungs capacity. And then hold it. Feel your heart beat. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Tune into your body and any point on your body that is sending messages to you through comfort or discomfort. If you feel comfort, send your breath and allow it to expand energetically. What we focus on expands. So breathe into that comfort and feel it expand and transfer to other areas of your body. If you are feeling pain, send your in-breath and your out-breath to soften the edges of that pain or that discomfort. And if it serves you, connect your thumbs with your forefingers. That is your mudra. That will help you to remember to keep your breath low in your body. And slowly allow your attention to melt down to your feet. Become aware of the outline of your toes, your big toes to the smaller toes that are neighbors. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to relax your toes. How beautiful it is to visit the landscapes of the body that we take for granted. The health coursing through our veins, even at the toes, so far from the heart that sends the blood and the oxygen to do their work. Breathe in gratitude for your feet and release and relax the muscles, the tendons of your feet. No need to force any experience, any feeling. Simply observe what is. And perhaps try that peace finder principle and smile with your eyes closed at your feet. Knowing that our bodies have cellular memory and the cells in your very feet remember your first step. Remember the sound of the adults in the room who cheered you on as you stood to walk on this earth for the first time. It's all there. Breathe in, release, relax your feet. Your body longs for peace and stillness. And so allow the invitation of that longing in your lower legs, your calf muscles, the soft parts and the bony parts, to call that cooling, calming sensation from your feet higher in your body. Breathe in, invite it higher. Relax your calf muscles, your shins, your ankles. Gratitude for the support of your legs and the places they've carried you. Another in-breath, bring your awareness up into your knees. Breathing in and breathing out, Thankful for every time you've pivoted in your life, danced, knelt as an offering. Allow the bones of your knees to release and relax. The softer spaces, the tendons, the muscles, the blood supply, to feel the blessing of stillness in this moment. Another inhale, your awareness rises above the knees into your thighs. Powerful muscle, beautiful structure. Allow your breath to soften the muscles that are trying to answer the call to work and to do and to be. Just allow them to release and relax for now. Where muscle exists blood supply. Where blood exists, cells abound. Where there are cells, there's energy inside and cellular memory. So breathe into that cellular memory. And if you're storing judgment for yourself today in your cells, take a deep in breath. And exhale, let it go. Let it go. Bringing your loving attention to your hip bones and your pelvis. Grateful for the support that they offer for your upper body. Grateful for creative spaces. Breathing into all that is in your hip bones and your pelvis, peace and well-being. And in knowing that our own creativity will deliver us out of this difficult time. Bring your awareness to the hand that you write with. Breathe in. Begin to release and relax the muscles of your writing hand. First at the palm, then into your beautiful fingers, releasing and relaxing with in-breath and out-breath, your small finger, then your ring finger, that middle guru finger always pointing up to light. Breathing in and breathing out, release and relax your index finger and your grasping finger, the thumb of the hand that you write with today. Light pooling in the palm of your writer's hand. Take a deep breath in and consider what it is you have to offer this world. How can you offer peace, community, well-being to those who need it at this time? Breathe in the light expanding in the palm of your writing hand. And on exhale, transfer that light over to the palm of the opposite hand. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling that light transfer first to the small finger, gently releasing and relaxing your ring finger, transferring over with perfect precision and beauty and clearing out that middle finger of the opposite hand, your guru finger. Over to your index finger. And finally, scanning the worker finger of the opposite hand, your thumb. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to grasp. Sit in wonder at the peace in your hands, your fingers. And like a sip of cool water, allow an in-breath to bring relaxation into the structures of your lower arms. Become aware of the rise and fall of your abdomen between your lower arms. Breathe into the alchemy of your own ability to digest food. On an in-breath, welcome in the mantra, food is medicine. And as you breathe in, create space for new ways of feeding and nourishing your body. You may notice that your elbows feel a little heavier as you transfer your awareness slowly into your upper arms above each elbow. Your beautiful arms know everything you've ever carried. Breathe in and reach for wisdom to know what you need to carry, what you need to pick up in this world, and what you need to set down, what you need to let go of. My friends, if it's heavy, it does not belong to you. So take a deep breath in, gather your bravery, and with an exhale, if you need to let go of something today, put it down. Put it down. Awareness rising to your rib cage. And at this time, when we are in our homes in a state of protection, honor your ribs that formed by cells dividing following the genius of your own DNA. To set an example for you that it's okay to place structures of protection around the heart of your life. Breathing in and breathing out to your rib cage, feeling your lung expand in and out, breath in and out. And there inside the protection of your rib cage, your beating heart. If your heart is beating, you're needed on this planet. You are essential to this world. And your body is here as a testament of that in this very moment. Your shoulders falling heavy at your side, tracing the outline of your own shape. Breathing in and breathing out, relaxing and releasing the muscles of your neck. Perhaps your jaw will begin to release and relax, pulling your lips to part just a little bit. Maybe your tongue will reposition in your mouth. Release and relax the muscles around your ears. Release, relax the muscles around your eyes and the expression of your brow. Let your breath be like the color of paint, erasing stress and tension in a furrowed brow or in eyes that hold tension and stress. Just breathe in and paint it away with an exhale. Awareness rising to the crown of your head. Allow an image of light to circle around the crown of your head. Light that is protective, light that is life-giving, light that connects you to all living beings. Breathe in and allow the light to expand, and on an exhale, allow it to wash down over your face and the rest of your body today. And now let's go into the magic of silence. No expectation or judgment. It doesn't matter how many times you have to redirect your attention back to a single focus of your breath. I'll ring the singing bowl every 3 minutes for a total of 9 minutes. When you hear the sound of the bowl, just be redirected back to your breath in and out. With great love, let's begin. Slow, deep sip of air. Breathe in and let it go. Breathe out. Eyes remain closed, savoring the sweetness of the stillness. Always mindful to leave meditation slowly so as to not upset the seeds that we've planted today. And as you breathe in, breathe out once again, with eyes closed, feel yourself reintegrate back into the space you occupy. Sensing the temperature of the room, maybe the passage of air over your skin. Maybe reacquainting yourself with the sounds of the space. Perhaps you're aware of living beings in your midst, or those on this call. As you breathe in and breathe out, send them an offering of wellness today. On your next in-breath, I invite you to place your right palm over your heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Another slow, gentle in-breath, and bring your left hand to touch the top of your right hand over your heart. And in this time that feels unsure, as you breathe in and breathe out, can you feel the power of just holding yourself for a moment, simply touching your heart? The space within your arms wrapped around your ribcage, hovering over your heart, is your life. And so honor it during this time of reflection, of self-care. Honor your life, and this time as a way of offering you a chance to redefine how you'll go forward. Before we close, I'll have you fill in a couple of blanks in your mind as you breathe in and breathe out. From this day forward, I will never again, and fill in the blank. Breathe in, receive it, and exhale. Another blank. From this day forward, I will always, and then fill in that blank. Breathe in, receive it, exhale anything to the contrary. And when you are ready, take a deep in-breath, and with an exhale, open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. I'd love if you would take your mute function off, and let's have a conversation in the minutes remaining about what came up for you and how you're doing. Let's offer some community and some experience here for each other. How are you, my friends? What do you need? How was that for you? You're in meditation recovery mode. That's good.
I'll say that I had a hard time keeping my mind quiet today. The other days was very easy, but today I just kept, but I liked the ringing of the bell. It brought me back.
Sometimes that's helpful to have a sensory object to focus on. Mm-hmm. And I also think it's beautiful and helpful, Laura, to say where you are, to meet yourself where you are, mm-hmm. because that's what you have to work with today. Deepak Chopra famously taught that The best meditations are the meditations where we have fits and starts. We struggle a little bit because that's what you're meeting. So I'm thankful for your disclosure that you had a lot coming up for you today and that you met it. And I would just offer that when I have meditations like that, I just send my breath to the edges of those moments of distraction or discomfort, those fits and start. And that's what my work is for that day. That's what my work is for that day. So I love that and I honor it. And I hope you'll come back this afternoon for Sarah's meditation and see what happens then.
I wanted to ask, I sent her a chat, but I know she's busy. On my email that told me about you guys, it said it was from Sunday through Tuesday, but are you doing it every day now?
That is a Sarah question.
Okay.
Honestly, I had it in front of me, but I don't have it here on the screen. So if any of you know the answer to that, let me know. I know that today, I believe, is the only day remaining that I'm helping out with this. So I'm assuming that Sarah will be back for any others. Does anybody have the answer to that? All right.
I came back today because yesterday she said, see you tomorrow. So I thought, well, I'll check it out. And here you are again. So if you're going to do it every day, I'll be here every day.
I'll let Sarah know that. I know that we've had a lot of demand and apparently Zoom has had some difficulty because everybody's on Zoom these days because we're existing in the virtual space. So yeah. How are you all dealing with the challenges and how are you using meditation to meet those challenges? Feel free to unmute.
I am concerned if I unmute, then you'll hear the sound of the ocean and all the kids. Yes, I'm sitting at the ocean, which is a very powerful practice because there are all these kids on spring break. And so I was able to find that silent space within myself and let it radiate out to the ripples of everyone here. and I really gratefully receive, and I will always remember to return to the heart space of this heartbeat. And it's very comforting for me as a solo meditator to really know it's not solo. And so there, I know that you're out there and that we're doing this for one another and for humanity and all the sentient beings. So remembering gratitude, this heartbeat from Delray Beach.
From Delray Beach. I love that. And hello to all of the light that's dancing on water at Delray Beach right now.
They've closed many other beaches because of the kids who are on spring break. So in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the beaches have been closed. But this beach is open, so so grateful.
Very good. And as an alumni of 7 News in Miami, keep it tuned to WSBN. My friends Craig Stevens and Balkis Narate will keep you completely informed. But I love, you know what, you raised something interesting to me. You were saying that you were able to meditate while there was sound around you. And what is so fascinating to me is that we can learn as we practice that we can meditate even in noisy spaces, that we can accept and welcome whatever sound is around us. If we let go of judgment, if we let go of labeling and sound, you know, there's some really great knowing in that you can meditate even on a loud subway train. So I thank you for that from Delray Beach.
So can you hear the external? Is it distracting with the unmuting and the external noise?
We couldn't hear any external noise, so we're good. But thank you so much for that. I'm so glad and be well there in South Florida.
Thank you.
Anybody else need community? What can we do for you? What are your needs today? How can we help you? What would you like to bring to this space today that your peers, your meditation family can help you with? All right. Then that is what we have today, and that is what we